What's up, world? This is Timeless Living. Who dares compare LeBron James to Kobe, Bean, Bryant? Alright, let's get it on for all you LeBron bandwagon fans. This is why LeBron versus Kobe argument isn't even legitimate. It's not even fair. I feel sorry for the king. He got bit by the mamba. Even though I will mention stats for all you numbers guys, I'm not too concerned about their basketball numbers. I'm going deeper than the usual fan. We all know the 5 rings to 3 rings, the 1 MVP to 4 MVP, blah 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 blah. There's enough videos on YouTube about that. This is not your regular who is better video. I'm going to show you why numbers sometimes lie. As proof, in the 84-85 season, Bernard King almost averaged 33 points per game, but is he on your top 5 list? I didn't think so. Now LeBron came into the league when Kobe was the best player in the NBA, and he wanted that spot, as he should. Every basketball player should aim to be at the top of that mountain, but that is a very difficult thing to do. When players have a 6-year age difference, it's hard for both to play against each other while they're in their prime, especially for the older ones, but Kobe was able to sustain further time. Let's fast forward. Kobe wins plenty of games, LeBron loses plenty of games, and it keeps going on and on. It was all just a build-up until both players were considered the top 2 players in the league. This happened right about 2007 to 2008. There was no doubt that LeBron and Kobe were the top 2 players in the league. And for all you LeBron maniacs, don't worry, I will cover today's LeBron as well. Now in those years, it was the perfect opportunity for LeBron to knock Kobe off the top spot and claim his throne, but he failed. During those 3 years, Kobe went to every NBA Finals, experienced the rival of the NBA best Celtic-Laker rivalry, won 2 rings, got the MVP, and helped restore the mystique of the Team USA basketball. He did it all at the same damn time, while playing with a broken finger and refusing to get surgery. And LeBron is sitting out games to rest for the playoffs. Well, we'll get back to that. With championship drives every season, Olympic duty during the summer, working out like crazy and not using broken ligaments as an excuse, Kobe was the epitome of Mr. No Days Off. Kobe even conquered the Big 3 super team of the Boston Celtics, the same Celtics that essentially ended LeBron's first tenure in Cleveland. LeBron on the other end was suffering meltdowns in the playoffs. For all you stat people, let's take a look at some numbers. In the 07-08 season, LeBron had 6 players averaging double digits compared to Kobe, who had 5. In the 08-09 season, LeBron had Mo Williams, Delonte West, Anderson Varejao, Zydrunas Ilgauskas for the starting lineup, and Ben Wallace for defense. Kobe's starting 5 was Derek Fisher, Paul Gasol, Andrew Bynum, and Lamar Odom, averaging 81.2 points per game, to LeBron's lineup averaging 79.4 points per game. That's a 1.8 difference for all of you who claim Kobe had a much better starting lineup. Now in the 2009 to 2010 season, it seemed things had changed and destiny was on the way. Both players were supposed to clash in the finals. LeBron had Mo Williams, Varejao, Antoine Jamison, Delonte West, Zydrunas Ilgauskas, J.J. Hickson, with a bench of Shaq, Sebastian Telfair, and Daniel Gibson. Kobe had the same team with an addition of Ron Artest, Metta World Peace, who did not even know what to do in the triangle offense. Kobe held his end of the bargain of making it to the LeBron-Kobe finals matchup all fans lusted for, but LeBron did not get the job done. By the time the summer of 2010 came around, LeBron was running towards Miami. He should have taken notes from the Kobe book because he won championship twice after toughening it out and staying with the Lakers. Now let's get to the nit and gritty. Kobe has a 23-14 finals appearance. That's a 62% winning record compared to LeBron, who has a 14-37 winning record. That's 35%. Oh yeah, 35%. This is supposed to be the great king. I mentioned these numbers because I want you to take a deep look at each team that these players had to defeat in the playoffs. To name a few, Kobe defeated the Trailblazer with the likes of Rasheed Wallace and Scottie Pippen, a Spurs team with Tim Duncan, Ginobili, and Parker, a Sacramento team with the likes of Chris Webber, Vlade Divac, and Mike Bibby, a Timberwolves team with Kevin Garnett, Sam Cassell, and Latrell Sprewell, a OKC team with Westbrook, Harden, and KD, a Suns team with Nash and Amari Stoudemire, and the Boston Celtics super team with KG, Ray Allen, and Paul Pierce. For you to understand, Kobe has eliminated more 50-win teams from the playoffs than any other player. He has eliminated 25 50-win teams compared to LeBron's 13. And for those 13 teams, they took place during an era in which the Eastern Conference was generally outperformed by the opposing Western Conference. Pretty much the East sucked. Just to prove it, in 2017, LeBron faced Isaiah Thomas, a 5'9" player, DeMar DeRozan, a guy who scored 8 points in one game and 5 points in the other game in the same playoffs. A Paul George Indiana team that won 42 games in a weak Eastern Conference. Picture this, the last time Kobe won a championship in the 09-10 season, the number 8 seed in the Western Conference Finals was OKC with a 50-32 record. That's a 61% winning record, and it's an 8 seed. That's one game behind the record that the Cavs had in the 2017 season as the number 2 seed in the East. In his whole career, LeBron has only defeated an old Celtics team, a young OKC team, and now the Warriors. Need I say more? By now, you should be getting the picture. For the past few years, LeBron has had it easy, up until the Warriors, who showed him what real competition looks like. As you can see, I did this whole argument without even mentioning Kobe's legendary 81 points per game, the 62 points in 3 quarters, outscoring the whole Mavericks team by himself, his 35.4 points per game in the 05-06 season, averaging 4.5 assists per game with Kwame Brown for those who call him a ball hog. His number 3 spot on the NBA all-time scoring list, man, I can go on and on and on. Now, since King James is calling himself the best player, let's see what happened the last time he actually played the best player in the league. As you can see in the clip, Kobe takes LeBron one-on-one and wants to show the world who is the greatest player in the world. You can tell LeBron was always nervous every time he faced Kobe, but Kobe saw easy meat every single time. The most important thing we have to acknowledge is that the best basketball player cannot have a weakness, and that's where LeBron will always lose. There was nothing you could do to stop Kobe, but for LeBron, it's his jump shot. LeBron is not a good shooter, but to make it worse, he hesitates to shoot the ball, which shows the lack of confidence in his jumper. Worse than that, when the game is on the line, LeBron would rather pass it to an open three-pointer rather than attack a wide open lane because he fears getting fouled and having to go to the free throw line. That shows a lack of confidence. And the best player, never mind any player that has ever lived, cannot lack confidence. It's a recipe for failure. And for all you LeBron bandwagon fans who disagree, comment below and I dare anybody to disprove my argument.